Sam Murrell. Aw. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. Yay. But anyway, welcome back to the Pacers franchise. We're doing part two today. This is meant to be like a multi-year rebuild because in real life the Pacers are bad because of injuries and whatnot. But we ended up winning the championship year one in the first part. Um, and taking a look at the playoff numbers and whatnot, Halliburton went crazy with 28 points per game. We moved him to the shooting guard because, long story short, we were playing the Mavericks, and Kyrie was cooking, and we wanted to put our best defender on Kyrie, so Halliburton was playing the two. He was still getting plenty of assists and playing good defense and having good shooting splits, 50, 40, 90 at the two. So we might occasionally try that out every once in a while. But Pascal Siakam still putting up about 20. Nemhard wasn't really scoring, but he contributed. Miles Bridges was putting up 15 points per game off the bench. Ryan Kalkbrenner, decent as a starter. AJ Green and Sam Murrell both shot the ball really well. Jaden McDaniels, we moved him to point guard to have him be on Kyrie. Um, we figured Cooper Flag wasn't doing enough damage this early on in the series. When he becomes like an 85, 90 overall, then we'll start worrying about that. But for now, we put Jaden McDaniels at the point guard to go up against him, and it actually worked out rather well. He's going to go back to being our full-time small forward. That was one of the trades we made. We got some bench depth in guards with Scottie Pippen Jr. and Deuce McBride just to get a little bit younger. We landed Jalen Tyson, Joan Beringer for a little bit of depth at center. But yeah, let's go put these guys back at their primary positions. Um, there's still a world where we could land some targets that we originally wanted in the series, but I'm not really sure how far we're going to go with it because in season one we won the championship already, so our pick's not going to be good. But anyway, here's what happened in Game 7. We won by 7 points. Siakam had a 29, 7, and 7 with 3 steals. Halliburton had 26, 7, and 5. Um, McDaniels had 14 points, and I think he contained Kyrie pretty well. Held him to 22. He was 6 for 18, so and he only made 1 3, so I'd say McDaniels did a decent job. AD with a 20 and 16. We don't really have the best big man duo, so AD going off doesn't really surprise me. And then Cooper Flag he was just all right. So yeah, all right. That's what happened in season one. Let's try to make our staff proud. We'll see what happens. What? What am I doing? I'm gonna stick with Shore. Who retires? LeBron retires. Chris Paul retires. In real life, he did announce his retirement, so that's fair. Bron? He had his farewell tour. Mike Conley. I love Mike Conley. Why are you retiring? Al Horford. Yeah, Al Horford's 40. That's fair. I think Brook Lopez has another year in the tank. I'm sure Klay Thompson probably has another year in the tank as well. He can sign like a, I don't know, bet minimum somewhere. Same thing for Drew. I think Drew could use another year. CJ McCollum, yeah. The Pacers waived Monte Morris for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Mac McClung? Oh, hell no. You don't get to retire. You're still looking for a contract. I think Brogdon actually did retire recently. I'm cool with that. I don't know who Mr. Keefe is, but cool. Yeah, both of those guys are definitely Hall of Famers for sure. Retiring jerseys. Kyle Lowry gets his jersey retired. That's nice. I don't change any of the rules. All right, getting into draft picks. I don't think I ever traded for any team's picks, so I don't got anything. The Sixers get the first pick, followed by the Heat, Lakers, Celtics, Wizards, Jazz. Not really how I see the lottery going in real life, but hey, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, we're gonna keep Rick Carlisle. We just won a championship with him. No reason to move on from him. Um, Taking a look at the mock draft here, we have a few different directions we could go. Um, yeah. So Cameron Boozer to the Sixers. Low key, that would kind of make sense. Assuming Joel Embiid stays healthy-ish or could recover. You're pretty good at your guards position. You have You have Tyrese Maxey, you have Jared McCain if you want him to play the two, or VJ Edgecombe. Either of those, you can have VJ play the three as well. Cam could play your four, Embiid could play your five if he could stay healthy. So you can argue a world where that makes sense. Yeah, they don't need Darren Peterson. The Heat could definitely use a Darren Peterson in this specific situation. Um, I'm trying to think what our biggest need is. Like, a part of me would be inclined to say center, but I'm kind of feeling Kalkbrenner for like the series. I don't feel the need to replace him. Like, I think obviously we have an elite point guard. We have a pretty steady small forward. Um, for now, even at the age of 32, Siakam's still good enough to be our four. So really, I mean, like a two would be nice, but we're not gonna go trade up for Darren Peterson. I mean, in real life, the Pacers actually are in a position where they could do something like that. Not necessarily trade up, but they could get like a top three pick. Because presumably, let's say Utah wins the lottery, they get first rights to BYU star AJ DeBonsa. Then, in theory, a shooting guard could be wide open for Indiana if they get a top three pick. But I'm leaning towards going for a different shooting guard. Hmm. Tunde Yesefu. Tony Allen. Good perimeter defense, kind of at shooting, but that's okay. I'm not really trying to exhaust resources to try to go get the second pick to get Darren Peterson, because when I do other rebuilds, I'm going to want Darren Peterson more. I think this team just kind of needs a guy to use, and I think Tunde Yesefu could be a good option. Elijah Arenas could also be a good option. Because ideally, shooting guard's the position I'm looking for. There's other good guys in the draft. It's just they're not positions of need. I could draft a backup four to be a six-man and move on from Miles Bridges. That could be an option. So I'm not completely against the idea of getting like maybe like Kareem Lopez. This is a guy who has like starter type energy though. Like he could be a good starter. Obviously, I love my Michigan. Yaxel Lendenborg. That could be interesting. Not necessarily a defender, just a spark plug offensive guy. 6'10". Maybe we trade for pick 14 and use him off the bench. Okay, those are ideas. We're not moving Halliburton. I don't think we're gonna move Siakam. I mean, like, well, it's not the worst of the worst trades. Josh Giddey wouldn't hurt the team, but gets the bonus back. No thank you. Third pick in Dalton Connect. Huh. It's not terrible. Not doing it, but it's not terrible. Trey Murphy and DeJounte Murray. Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray, yeah. Almost thought I called you DeJounte Murphy. Anyway, De'Aaron Fox, no. Huh. Did not see this trade coming. 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, assist, steal, 2.5 blocks. It's kind of weird that this trade is even available. But I'm not completely against it. But I don't really want to lose Kalkenbrenner though. He's on a good contract. Got 3 years of him being cheap. I mean, we get a 24-year-old out of the deal, but no, I'm not. I'm gonna be a biased Pacers fan. I'm keeping Siakam. Jaden McDaniels at the three is perfectly fine. I'm kind of willing to move on from Nemhard if there is a trade that's good enough. I'd be willing to swap a first-round pick with these two guys. Dyson Daniels would be good, very good defensively, and a Yeka Kongwu. He could be our starting indoor backup center. So this is a trade that definitely could work out. Oh my god. Bring back Sabonis and get the 10th pick of the draft. Oh, that's very tempting. I get my favorite center in the league. Kalkenbrunner could be a backup center. Huh. I'll think about that one. The extra second round pick doesn't matter, but Dyson Daniels is a fine replacement, and Onyeka Okongwu could be a good backup center. Or we could just go get an 85 overall center. But he makes 45 mil, though. But we also get the 10th pick of the draft. What's Dyson Daniels be doing? 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Okay. What are you with Sabonis doing? 18 points, 13 rebounds. Yeah, that rebounding is very helpful. I don't really need you shooting a lot of threes. I know you're 30. Bridges off the bench is useful, but we can work around losing him. Damn near 50% from 3, though. That 10th pick, I think I just want the 10th pick. I just want to trade for Sabonis. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I kind of want, like, the 13th pick from the Hawks, and they have cap space. So I can move on from Miro or AJ Green. You both have good ability to shoot 3. You're supposedly a better perimeter defender, but a diamond sharpshooter. ISO sniper, diamond sharpshooter. You're both kind of like the same player in a way. You're both on contracts I don't really care for. I'm going to be biased and trade Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill, 2.5-star value. He could land us this 2-star pick. Let's see if we can get more. I don't need this many picks anyway. How about that? 2 seconds and Sam Merrill for pick 13 and a later first round pick. I think I'm okay with that. That seems good. Let's do it. Is it worth trying to clear cap space? I mean, we could. And these two guys make so much money. Miles Bridges does too. I want to explore the market for Miles Bridges. Okay, so I can trade Joan. Okay, so Joan Berenger and pick 25. Miles Turner, reunion time. You make 18 mil a year. Cool player nonetheless. Aaron Neesmith, bring him back. Cool. Caruso and AJ Mitchell. You could be a good backup guard. What's your contract look like? Do you have 3 years? You have 2 years? And we get Caruso for 3 years. Obviously, Caruso's not going to be much of a shooter, but Jaden McDaniels and Caruso is like the defensive lockdown, like bench players. This could work. I'll think about this one. Come back to that. Grayson Allen and Dylan Brooks. Once again, good bench depth. We are lacking a little bit at the forward spot, so I could consider that. And we also get Emmanuel Quickly off the bench. But we're giving up 2 first-round picks for Emmanuel Quickly. That's a bit too much. Trey Murphy. Good shooting splits. Seems like he's more or less Miles Bridges, but just more expensive. 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Better shooting splits, though. Also gets Sadiq Bey out of that trade, though. Not that impressive. Nick Claxton, potentially. 1 year DeMar DeRozan. Now Norman Powell, I could get behind a Norman Powell Davion Mitchell trade. This is nice. I like this one. Good defensive backup point guard. A good score. He could honestly be our starting two instead of playing our three. Jared Allen could be our full-time five. Max Strus could be a backup. He has good shooting splits. This is a good trade too. I hate to admit it because I'm not a huge Max Strus fan, but this is a good trade. Jared Allen at the five. Cal Brenner could be the backup five. Max Strus has good shooting splits. Norman Powell's 33, and Davion Mitchell's 27. You guys are good age. Man, I know Norman Powell would still be good for next year. Gets the center. We need the center more, don't we? Yeah, okay, fine. Alright. So center looks good. Siakam at the 4. Jaden McDaniels at the 3. Now, we have some creative room to work around this. Alright, well, you're my backup 3, I guess. Okay. What were we thinking about doing at the 2? I'm gonna see if I can still pull off a Norman Powell trade. I mean, he's in his 30s. Potentially, the value for him won't be crazy high. They have cap space too. So let's see what we can do here. I'm not giving up Nembhard. I would have to package AJ Green. I would have to package. I can't package you. The money doesn't work. I don't think I could physically make the money any other way. Damn it. I would have to trade Nembhard. But Nembhard's only 26. Like, this trade alone doesn't make any sense, because he's just going to start declining. I like him, but the trade doesn't make sense. Now, I'm getting Denny, however. Is it worth me doing this? The contracts would end around the same time. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going all in. I don't even care. Start giving up in seconds before we give up more first. Start with seconds. Okay, well, whatever. We landed Denny. Because he could play the 2 as well. Okay, this is interesting. This team went a very different direction than I had planned. But center looks good. I feel like he needs to be the 2 now. Because there's just too much going on at the 3. There's a little too much going on here. Yeah, I kind of have to make you the 2. Which you're perfect in my head anyway. Okay, terrific. So Halliburton, Denny, McDaniels, Siakam, Jared Allen. Backup 5 is Cal Brenner. Literally any of you could play different backup positions. You're all really small 4s, but perimeter lockdown. What's your rebounding? C. C. That doesn't matter. So I'm gonna let Ben Shepherd play a little 4. And then Max Strus will play the backup 3. Deuce McBride. Max Strus can play the backup 2, actually. That makes a little bit more sense. And then make you a full-time point guard again. And then, yeah, that makes more sense. So Scottie Pippen Jr. is the backup 1. Max Strus is the backup 2. Jalen Tyson's the backup 3. Ben Shepherd's the backup 4. And for now, you're the backup 5. Until we figure out what we're doing in the draft. We have pick 13. Okay. Oh, Devonsta goes 1. Okay. Huh. Milwaukee trades Miles Turner and Bobby Portis and land pick 3. Sure. And you pick Dash Daniels. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's the shooting guard I wanted. The Celtics took him. Well, damn. All right. Cameron Boozer fell to 5. I thought about taking him, about getting a backup forward. He's gone. Thought about taking Kareem Lopez. He's gone. Jaden Quinnens freaking fell to 11. LeBaron Finley. All right. There's a good center that fell in the draft. Bob, I knew you were available. I wasn't gonna make the moves I made, but whatever. Sergio De who? Okay. Isaiah Evans. Koa Pete, 6'8". I do need a guy who can play the backup 4. Mid-range menace. What's your rebounding? It could be better. You're 6'8". You're not a very good rebounder. Now I don't know who to pick in this situation. Floyd Badunga. I mean, I do need a center. I mean, I need a power forward. I could really use a bench power forward. Caleb Wilson. Seems like Caleb Wilson fits the narrative we're looking for. So we're gonna take Caleb Wilson. Oh, another trade. The Kings trade Malik Monk and Dennis Schroeder and get pick 14. And the Bucks also get a center, which they just traded Miles Turner. So yeah, alright. 81 overall, 76 overall. Dash Daniels, the shooting guard I wanted, who I thought was going to be available down the road. He was who I was targeting, but he was a 76 overall anyway. Boozer fell to 5. It's fair enough, I guess. Lopez, I was thinking about drafting. He went 10th, and the guy I took is a 75 overall backup power forward. That's cool. I thought about taking Koa Pete. I don't think I really had too many other people on my radar. Okay, so that's a good pick. Yeah, take back everybody. Quantity, no qualifying. We're good. I don't think we have bird rights on literally anybody. Terrific. Yeah, I know I don't have the money. Oh, I can literally only sign a minimum contract. Oh, that's fantastic. I can't even sign a minimum contract. I do not have the room to sign him. Wow. Alright. Well, we have literally no cap space. Well, that's cool. Alright, here's our point guards. Here's my shooting guards. Here's my small forwards. And because I'm biased, I'm going to move Ben Shepherd back to the 3. And let him occasionally play some 4, I guess. But here's your 1, your backup 1, your starting 2, your backup 2, your backup 3, your starting 3, your starting 4, your backup 4. Caleb Wilson we got from the draft. And then we got Jared Allen and Ryan Kalkbrenner. I think that's fine. Yeah, we don't have money, so screw free agency. I just didn't give you a qualifying offer, but welcome back, bud. Let's see if we can run it back. We'll do like 2 or 3 more seasons. If we win another championship, cool. If we don't, well then screw it. I don't want this to take all day. I got a couple of other rebuilds I want to get done. The next team I'm thinking about doing is I think I'm doing like the Bulls next. Maybe the Hawks. Those are both teams in relatively interesting situations. Alright, let's address things that are important. That would be your shot tendencies. You're a 94 overall. You have every reason to have a high shot tendency. Same thing with you. I'm just going to lower it just a tad bit. Jared Allen's get you up to at least an 80. Denny, you're an 85. Your shot tendency should be like an 85-ish. Yeah, that seems about right. Jaden McDaniels, you can still shoot, just lower it a little bit. Jalen Tyson got up to an 80 overall. Alright, well, you get an 80 shot tendency, buddy. You're off the bench, you'll get a 70. You'll get a 65. 72 for you. Max Truce, 72. Oh, Precious Achua. That's actually good depth. I'm kind of glad we picked him up. We also got Wilson. Okay. I feel like this is going to create a roster issue that I don't like. Yeah, too many small forwards. Where's, yeah. Why is Achua and or Wilson both not playing? Oh, because you want to play McBride and Scottie Pippen Jr. Yeah, that might be why. Oh no, that's not why. Multiple small forwards, Jalen Tyson and Ben Shepherd. Alright. Sorry, Ben. Give Caleb Wilson, give the rookie those 18 minutes. There you go. And let's hope for the best. Alright, we beat Victor in game 1. And we beat the Celtics that are healthy with Tatum by 30-ish. Denny, 23, 22. Jalen Tyson, 21 points off the bench. Good. Good. I'm glad that's working out. Ben Shepherd's still playing, by the way. Would it be weird if we moved, you're now an ISO sniper. Would it be weird if we moved, Ben Shepherd to the 2? Just start him over Max Strus? I don't really care too much for Max Strus. Okay, you're hitting your shots. 50, 40 plus, and 100% from the free throw line. Hard to turn that down. 25 points per. Oh my god, crazy good shooting splits for Halliburton. Damn. 11 assists. He's loving his team right now. Siakam's still doing his job. A little less good from 3, but that's alright. Jared Allen, don't really need him shooting 3s too much, but he's getting his block, his steal, his points, and his rebounds. Denny's doing a good job. You're doing cool. Kalkenbrenner off the bench, still doing a good job. Still being productive. Ben Shepherd's got some pretty okay shooting splits. I love Ben Shepherd, but he's struggling. I'm going to be biased and keep him. I'm not going to start him over Max Strus, though, if Max Strus is playing this good, and holy the hell shit. Also, what the fuck? Jaren, 23, 19, 17, 16. Okay, that's annoying. What happened here, though? Siakam, Halliburton with a 21 and 20, 420. Kalkbrenner, 18, 16, 16, 10, 7, 5. Wow. Apart from McBride, everyone shot at least 50% or better, apart from McBride. I don't know if McBride's going to stay or not. Siakam's willing to resign for about 20 a year. I could live with 20 a year for Siakam. Like, that's a fair wage he's asking for. Yeah, he's only asking for like 20 million a year. That's acceptable. Miles McBride, however, I'm leaning towards cutting. I mean, you want like little to no money for $3 million a year. We'll just give you. Max Strus, if you just want a minimum for multiple years, then fine. A 3 year of minimums, sure. McBride, apparently you're a great fit here too, so fuck it. We'll bring you guys all back on pretty stable contracts. I'm not 100% sure who we're keeping and getting rid of yet, but this is good. No, Denny. I'm not trading Denny. Not for crap. No. No. That's just not happening. I'm sorry. Ooh. Quinton Jenkins got me 2 touchdowns in fantasy. Thank you. No. We're not doing that trade. Me. Messages. Okay. What? I'm doing... Oh, shit. Pacers. Franchise. I cannot type today, damn. Oh, of course, Kyrie. Alright, Kyrie. Maybe we'll see him in the finals again. That'll be fun. Once we get to the trade deadline, we'll decipher if we want to make any more trades. No, I'm not trading Jalen Tyson for a first round pick. He's playing way too good. He's got 50-50 splits off the bench. Jaden McDaniels. Oh, wait, who was that? Was that for? I think it was for Lonzo Ball. I didn't actually read the trade, but if it was for like LaMelo Ball, I would have been like, damn, that'd been nice. I'm not doing this, but I wanted to look at the trade. Yeah, no, I'm all set. You guys drafted your new center already, I think. Anunoby. I like Anunoby, but no. The type of player Siakam is way more valuable for this team, personally speaking. Um, no, that's not a good trade either. Lowry Markkinen and no, we're not giving up Jalen Tyson. Absolutely not. Again, with how good Tyson's playing, it's just not worth giving him up. He's shooting phenomenally, like 50-40, putting up 14 points off the bench, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, getting a steal and almost a block. Halliburton's putting up 23 and 11. Also still good shooting splits. Siakam's getting that 3-point percentage back up and he's hitting more points. Jared Allen's probably taking a little too many threes, but still playing pretty good. Denny's points went down, but he is getting a little bit more rebounds as it looks like, and his defense is pretty efficient. Jaden McDaniels more or less doing the same thing. Tyson off the bench has been useful. Kalkenbrenner off the bench has been useful. Again, as much as I love Shepard might potentially have to go. McBride's good, but he's kind of extra. Oh my god. Alright, you're playing like a really good backup 4. You're struggling from 3, but you're a rookie. I'm not mad at that. You would actually be a perfectly fine starting 4 in years come time. I'm gonna guess you're pissed off because you're a 71 overall now. Alright, well, he's pissed off, isn't he? Oh no, he's just hurt. Okay. That's good. Achua's been pretty good depth forward. I'm still maybe leaning towards trading Juice McBride. I don't know yet. I don't really want to get rid of Ben Shepherd, but right now Ben Shepherd's been like the odd man out, so to speak. I don't know. Let's just explore the market for a Ben Shepherd trade. If not, I'll just re-sign him. Depth to center couldn't hurt. He can also play the 4. I don't want to trade Precious Achua though. If we give up Max Strus, we get Aaron Wiggins and Caruso. Worth considering. I don't think I'm going to do it, but worth considering. I have a top 3 protected pick that's going to suck balls. A backup center and a better pick. My center position's perfectly fine. Marcus Sass was pretty cool. Herb Jones, not bad. Najee Marshall and his $17 million a year Klay Thompson, no thank you. Goga in a second. I just don't see a trade really worth doing. Like getting Keelan Johnson would have been fine, but Zion James in a first round pick swap? Get him for 3 years. He shoots efficiently. That is a good trade. Zion James would fit this team well. Unfortunately, I'm biased as hell. If I wasn't biased as hell towards Ben Shepherd, then I'm probably taking either this Clippers trade or this Hornets trade. Because Zion James would be nice. He would be. Shoots well, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Less than an assist. Half a steal, half a block. Almost 45, almost 40. Sub 40. I mean, he had good shooting splits before this year. He gets more rebounds, though. That's because he plays the 4 sometimes. You're younger and you're under contract. I can't guarantee Ben Shepherd's going to stick around. what's this thingy? Not that. Where's like his intentions? Oh, I'm interested in what? I'm interested in negotiating a contract. All right, bug it. You can stay then. Oh, he's just not eligible. Got it. Um, yeah, no, screw it. We ball. I think we have our roster for year 2. By the time year 3 comes around, we can consider the idea of trying to get like another superstar or something. But I think this is good. I was shooting around practicing earlier on Hall of Fame, and I was missing so many shots. It was really freaking funny. Um, I was hitting open threes, but I couldn't hit any fadeaways to save my life, so that was a fun time. Sure. Not that. Landry Shamet. Alright, Landry Shamet, welcome to the team. I just added Landry Shamet for shits and giggles, I guess. Oh, he's starting over Max Strus. We'll let it happen. See how it goes. We just add Landry Shamet, and he just takes Max Strus's minutes, I guess. Oh no, you can't be taking Precious's minutes. Come on, Landry. That's not why we brought you here. Oh, and you're benching Max Strus? What did Max Strus do to you? I mean, granted, I'm okay with benching Max Strus. But why are you benching Max Strus, coach? He's on fire. I have to. Sorry, Ben. Ben, for me, this is like sin, but I have to be willing to do what helps my team. Jalen Tyson is taking over for Jaden McDaniels? Is there a world where I trade Jaden McDaniels, start Denny at the 3, or start Jalen Tyson at the 3? Denny can start at the 3 too, and Jalen Tyson can still come off the bench. That's an option. Okay, we have options. That's what I like. Okay, we are losing games after I tried things. I should not try things. Well, we beat Cleveland after trading for Jared Allen, so if we made Cleveland harder for Cleveland to win, then that helps us. Okay. Go through a little 3-game losing streak. Yeah, we get better by 1 game, exactly. Victor, 27-13-5, yep. 3 blocks, yep. Darren Peterson, 22 points per game. Lillard, 20 points per game off the bench. Victor's your DPOY. Scoot's your most improved after not playing at all. He now plays. Jokic putting up 32-ish, 13, almost 10, 2 steals, and a damn. How is that not an MVP number? Is it because of the blocks, maybe? Yeah. Jordan on. Hey, we had the same record, Jordan. Alright. What are we working with here? Second seed again. Hey, Cleveland. Jared Allen gets to have a revenge game. W. Landry Shamet's on fire for some reason. So fuck it. I feel like we should be getting Precious Achiuwa in a little bit more, but hey, if we win games, I'm not going to complain. We won by how many? We beat them by 29? Okay, not that I'm not thankful for winning, but why are they losing so badly? Sexton? Huh? Wait, what happened to this team? Hold on. What the fuck happened to Cleveland? Oh, Garland's hurt? Okay. You straight back and get Colin Sexton, I guess. You were like, Cleveland's like, we miss Colin Sexton. And then he plays over Garland. Mitchell. No, Mitchell shot fine, did well. He did fine. Remember when DeAndre Hunter was a guy who I was like convinced I should obtain? to rebuild around before Jaden McDaniels. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. Trace Walker. Trace Walker's there too. Miles Bridges, his efficiency went down. Oh my, 13% from 3. Oh boy. 12, 119, sorry. Wait, no, it is 12. 118, yeah, that's 12%. 12% and 13% from 3 from your big men in Cleveland. Yikes. Oh, and the Joan Berenger that I gave you is now your starting center. You averaged 12 and 6 in the playoffs, though. So that's good. You only shot 46% from the free throw line, but whatever, right? Alright, what we got? Atlanta, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Richer, Jalen Johnson. We should be able to beat this team, but the real question is, what the hell happened to Trae Young? That's the real question. Let's see. Any big star mix-ups? I mean, we had an option to get Chet Holmgren. We didn't do it. I contemplated trading for Jimmy Butler. I contemplated it. I won't pretend like I didn't. That all looks the same. This low-key looks like that makes sense. Giddy got hurt. Just looking around the league, seeing if anything cool or unique happened. Right now, not so much. Trae Young's just hurt. He didn't go anywhere. Oh, he was out for the season, though. Signed a 4-year extension, and he got hurt. Eesh. Tyler Hero's out for pretty much the playoffs as well. Norman Powell went down to an 83 overall. We ended up trading for Denny instead of him, so I'm happy we did that. But yeah, I mean, no Trae Young. It should. I guess I thought it was going to be a little bit easier of a win, but not yet, apparently. Landry Shamet, I'm going to need you to give your minutes to Precious, please and thank you. Cool. Alright, let's try this again. That's better. That's better. That's better. And that works for me. Alright, instead of taking on New York, we take on Piston, who we beat last year to go to the finals. Cade obviously is good. Duran's good. A little bit. Danis Jenkins is getting a little bit more PT like he is in real life, especially because Jaden Ivey was hurt. Tobias Harris. This is more or less the same team plus Lou Dort. This is the same team plus Lou Dort. So, if we're not injured, I think we win. Not injured. I think we win. Yeah, sorry, Ben. I can't be playing all these small forwards. You need to sacrifice your minutes, buddy. If we lose game 1, I'll put in Max Strus. Alright, fine. Screw you. I'll put in Max Strus. Oh, it doesn't matter. We had an injury. Precious, get in here. And then Max Strus, get in here. Oh, you're in here. I'll just play more minutes then, I don't know. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We wanna make the finals. So you're gonna get 8. You're gonna get 12. You're gonna get 12. You can keep 21. I think 21's fair. Get your minutes up a little bit. Like, why are you not playing like 28 minutes? Sir. 30 minutes for you is fine. Give Denny minutes. Why is Denny not getting the minutes? Screw it. Good enough. We need to contain Cade. Alright. Back to the OG strategy. We need to contain Cade, so you're going back to point guard. You're gonna go back to the 2. Denny, you're gonna go play the 3 for a little bit. Don't worry. This will all work out, probably, maybe. Precious is actually playing bad. Oh, that sucks. Let's get Wilson in the game then. Good enough. Is that good enough for a comeback? It's not. We just lost by like 21. Shit. Oh, get swept by Detroit. Alright. Shea is just putting up a light 40 freaking plus points per game. That's nice. And Thunder win the championship. Gotcha. Okay. Player retirements. Westbrook, Curry. A lot of great players retire. Good to know. Cool. Any league meetings I should be concerned about? Division winners will get the top 3 playoff seeds. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Why not? That could be interesting. Do I have another team to pick? I don't. Oh, and the Pacers get Thunder get the first pick. Oh, that's nice. Run it back, Rick Carlisle. Alright, let's see. The center position seems fine. The powered forward position, Wilson's going to be the backup behind Siakam. You got Denny and Jalen Tyson. Obviously, let's fix this real quick. Halliburton goes back to the 1. Denny actually could just be the starting 3 if we really want to invest in the idea of getting a different 2. That's really not a bad idea, actually. I mean, obviously, McDaniels is good. He can just come off the bench. Let's explore this. Denny's the starting 3. No, because we have Jalen Tyson now. Tyson's the guy coming off the bench to be our scorer. So it just makes sense to put Denny at the 2. Denny. Mr. Denny. Thank you, Denny. So you got Halliburton, Denny, McDaniels, Siakam, Allen, backup centers, perfectly fine. Wilson will play the backup 4. Tyson will play the backup 3. We need to figure out more of a better solution for the backup 2 and the backup 1. I think that's really where our mindset is. Is there a point guard in this draft? Stephon Joseph, Mr. Stephon. Is there a better scoring? Actually, low key, I could just use a guard who could score off my bench efficiently, who's young, who I could like develop and not have to worry about paying. So, low key, a Jordan Smith out of Kentucky. Kinda up my alley right now. I pick 7. Bruce Branch the 3rd. Damn. He could be a stud. If he falls, I want him. Maybe Caleb Holt. Caleb Holt would also be fine. I say we trade for pick 8. And if Jordan falls, we draft him. If not, we can draft Caleb Holt. I think I like that idea. Chicago should have money too. Yeah, they have 80 mil. I'm looking to unload Landry Shamet and maybe pick 30. And, you know, some second round picks. Just to sweeten that deal a little bit. No? Okay. What if we give you... Cannot trade that pick. Okay. Well, can't trade that pick. Give you a future Pacers pick. Okay. Give you 2 seconds. I mean, I'll throw in pick 30 if I have to. Okay, guess I'm throwing in pick 30. That was a lot to give up for that, but whatever. So we're going to draft one of those 2 shooting guards that replace Max Strus. Tyson will be the backup 3. Caleb Wilson will be the backup 4. Kalkenbrand will be the backup 5. We can re-sign Ben Shepherd. He can play like a backup 2, backup 3 hybrid type of thing. And then we just need a backup point guard. And we can trade Strus, McBride, and Pippen in a trade where we land an actual point guard. I just need one of those two shooting guards to be available. Tyron Strokes. Huh. Bruce Branch falls to 3. Christian Collins, Stefan Chidabidabih. Miyaku. Oh, okay. Well, both shooting guards will be available. Nice. Yeah, I'm not taking you. I do actually need a point guard, though. Good 3, good perimeter defense, developing a shy 18-year-old Jason Crow. It's not a bad idea. Crafty 3-point sniper creator. Speedy blow-by ace. 2-way 3-point jump shot hunter. 6'3" backup point guard. I mean, C++, 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 C++ B. Why are you not ranked higher? Oh, Xavier Booker's here too. I just kind of realized. I don't need a center though. Let's see something. 2K draft board. Taj Arenas is higher. Brandon McCoy. Brandon McCoy is cool too. I was just talking about needing a point guard 2 seconds ago. Unless we could trade for another pick in this year's draft and draft another guard. Who has pick 14? Was that Cleveland? Chicago. How about pick 16? Are they willing to take Deuce McBride? Oh, they don't have money. Never mind. False alarm. Utah, Sacramento, they have money. Hey, I can give you one of Deuce McBride, Scottie Pippen Jr., or Max Strus. I give you one of these guys. Which guy would you prefer? Probably one of the 76s overalls. There's Miles McBride. Damn it. Here's Max Strus. No, you can keep that pick. That's fine. I just want pick 15. I don't really care about the rest of your picks. I'll give you Scottie Pippen Jr. and Max Strus in exchange for pick 15 and a future first. Okay. How about you give me those 2 seconds and we call it a deal? Huh? Okay. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to draft a point guard, so I'm taking him. I need a point guard. And we'll draft whatever shooting guard is available. I mean, as of right now, oh, no, Jordan Smith just went. Shit. Oh, and then Caleb Holt went. Shit. This is DJ Wagner. So there's options. We could also take Braylon Mullins. A sharpshooting guy. Yeah. Seems like it fits a mantra this team goes for. Ball hawking 3-and-D guard. This also just DJ Wagner. Just take DJ Wagner. Screw it. I think that was 2 good fits. Tyson and Colgan-Brenner. Awesome. Cool. Ben Shepherd, 100% offer him the qualifying offer. What's the bird rights for him? He only is expected to get like $5 million. Why wouldn't I just pay him? I'm offering him that contract. That's nice and cheap. I couldn't afford a superstar if I wanted to. I'm going to decline that. I'm going to release your cap hold, and I'm going to release your cap hold as well. I'm going to sign back Ben Shepherd, on a very affordable deal. I can't even find people at the minimums, can I? Pretty sure I have a full roster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I only have a 12-man roster. Oh, who cares? I'm gonna offer McBride in a trade. 2 first-round picks from the Bulls. Zion James on his team option. I don't think that contract's right. Shouldn't you be on your team option right now? I think we want him to develop though. We can get a first round pick and a center who's on a team option contract. That's kind of nice. I think it's smarter to just take 2 first round picks from the Bulls though. Because we have literally no draft capital. Cool. I like that. Run it back to the squad again. Maybe we'll get to actually face the maybe we'll actually get to face that cool team this time. What's going on over here? The Eagles are winning 21-0 against the Cowboys at halftime. Damn. New draft class. 2028. Alright, season 3. I still can't believe the Lions almost lost to the frickin' I'm having trouble even saying their name. Giants. Did we make up any pickups that I don't want? Beasley. Why are you guys not in the rotation? Because they're putting in Ben Shepherd over DJ Wagner. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Just make Ben Shepherd the 2 then. That solves that problem. And then don't start Beasley over Crow. Yes. Oh. Now you're starting Beasley over... I mean, Beasley does fit this type of team though, so I can't really be mad. Fuck it, whatever. Delano Banton off the bench, Shepherd off the bench, David Roddy off the bench, DJ Wagner off the bench. I guess that makes sense. Can we send you to the G League just to, like, get you, like, pumping? No? Alright. We're trying to make it work with what we got. Keep your touches up. Keep your touches up. I want you shooting more. Kalkenbrenner, Wilson, definitely keep shooting. Beasley, if you're gonna get touches, your shot tendency should go up. Same thing with Jason Crow. I need you guys having your touches up a little bit. Same thing with you. Delano Benson a little less. You're fine. I don't think you're really gonna get much playing time. It doesn't really matter. I'll start simulating the season. No, I'm not really interested in Sengun right now. Nope. I just drafted this, bro. Stop trying to steal my homies, man. What's your favorite movie? Cade Cunningham, freaking 35 points per game. Damn. Yeah, Cade's gonna make my life difficult. Let's just be honest. Cade's good. Oh. Not bad. Just watching Sunday Night Football. $3K. Nah, it's just motherfucker. All right, Nick Claxton and a first for Allen. I'm not doing that. Nah, we're too good. We're too good to like destroy our team chemistry for nothing. Jared Allen might not be the best fit for this team. I'm starting to think I might be realizing that. I don't really want to trade him for Claxton, but there is a world where I'm willing to shop. I'm willing to shop Jared Allen this offseason. DJ Wagner, Jared Allen, and maybe a pick would be the type of package I'm willing to give up. I mean, Denny's hurt, and we're still well in the positives. The team's healthy. I'm not really in a situation right now where I'm in love with the idea of getting rid of anybody. I mean, I would love to get DJ Wagner some touches. I'm sure Ben Shepherd's doing fine, but for these next couple games, I just want to get DJ Wagner some touches. Take a look at contract extensions. Obviously, Halliburton's our superstar. There isn't a world where I'm not paying Halliburton to be here. He's getting his $47 million a year. Cool, he's happy. Fantastic. Jared Allen. He might just not be the kind of center that belongs on this team. I mean, for $20 million a year, I don't think I can complain, though. That's true. Once I have to start paying Kalkbrenner, then maybe he's not worth keeping. But I'm willing to offer him $19 million per and potentially keep him. Like Jaden McDaniels, of course. Under every circumstance, am I paying you $10 million a year? Yeah, under every circumstance, I'm paying you that. Kalkbrenner, he's staying on a very fair salary. Like, that's cheap as shit. You're coming back, buddy. And now it just comes down to re-signing Denny Advia, who's gonna want a bag, I'm presuming. But we have the money, so I mean we can afford to do it. Yeah, Siakam's cheaper contract kicks in next year. If we want to invest in using his money now for a trade, we could. Like, I don't really want to give up Jalen Tyson. Oh, but I'm gonna have to worry about paying Jalen Tyson though. Bam Adebayo for a year, no. Keegan Murray, There's good players, but nah, keeping Siakam makes the most sense. I'm gonna explore during the off season a Jared Allen trade, but for now he's gonna stay. Let's take a look at what people are doing, points of production wise. Good little 22, 10.5 with a steal. 50, 40, almost 90. I'm cool with that. Siakam's doing good enough. I'm cool with that. Jared Allen's good defensively. Jaden McDaniels is more or less mirroring his stat lines. Jalen Tyson has been a very good piece off the bench. Denny shoots good. Denny's still good. Kalkbrenner off the bench has been good. We already extended him. Caleb Wilson, our second-year players, 50, 40, 83-ish. With about 11 points, 6 rebounds, some assists, good steal block. Backup point guard, he's doing just fine. He doesn't get the ball much, so I can't be mad. Ben Shepherd more or less doing the same thing. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I really see a trade that makes sense right now. Especially if we have any injuries or anything. We're going to want these guys. Maybe we can package Roddy to a team that would give us a player in a second. Santi Aldama could be cool. Second round pick in JT Thor. PJ Washington on a cheap deal. I'm not really looking to swap first. Brandon Williams. Najee Marshall is a high overall, and he comes with a second round pick. So I'm leaning towards that Lakers trade. No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking the second trade. You guys can have David Roddy. We need the extra draft capital. I'm not going to trade Delano Banton or Malik Beasley right now. I'll keep them for depth in case of injuries because this team getting injured is a high commonality. Okay, well, we started DJ Wagner for a little bit of time. Denny's back. So right now, Beasley's getting his minutes. Actually, no, he's not. Yeah, that feels better. Until we lose a game, I'm confident in that decision. 155 on the Wizards. Hallelujah. Yeah, Malik Beasley is too much of a defensive liability for me. Okay. Siakam 23. Yeah, it looks like Caleb Wilson's been a fine addition to the team. We can say that much. He's learning from Siakam. Okay, lose to Milwaukee by 2. They have Giannis. Can't be mad. Beat the Wizards. Close game against the Knicks. We beat the Celtics. Beat Luka. Beat Paolo. Beat Alexander Sarr. That game against the Thunder and that game against the Pistons, those are big games. Because if we're doing this, every single guy played at least 10 minutes and scored at least 10 points. That is a well-rounded team. Every single guy almost had at least 10 points. This is a team that's shooting with a lot of efficiency, very well-rounded to many magnitudes. Like this is good. This is good. We're not leaning on one guy to do everything. We've had the same record pretty much every year, but you know, we went 54 and 24 the year we won the championship. We went 59 and 23 was it? 25, whatever. And then this year we went 57 and 25. Yeah, sorry, it was 59 and 23. But Wemby wins MVP again. Hugo wins Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, DeJounte Murray. He seems like a Sixth Man of the Year caliber player coming from all these injuries. A guy who, if you come off the bench, play a little less but still be a spark plug. That seems like that makes sense. Most improved. I would never have saw that coming. Clutch player, my boy. Love to see it. Mitch Johnson. Oof. Playing the Thunder. Playing the Spurs. I don't want to do that. We're the 3rd seed. We've been beating Cleveland, which is good. Does Cleveland look any different right now? This time they have Garland healthy. They will have Jarace Walker this time. They got a new center to replace Jared Allen. So I guess we'll just kind of see who wins the battle, I guess. I think we have this one in the bag. Shit. Okay, we didn't have it in the bag. We did not have it in the bag. Note to self, you gotta go win now, year 1, with every single franchise if you want to win. Jesus Christ. Oh, doesn't matter. Jalen Brunson beat the Spurs. I'm gonna go one more season. I'm gonna go one more. I think we can maybe win if I give it one more year. Maybe we can't, but I ain't a quitter. But you know what? Whatever your rules are, I don't care. Just do them. I get a lottery pick from Boston. That's fun. What pick did I get from Boston? I got pick 12 from Boston. Okay. Oh, rock me Amadeus. Alright, one more year for Carlisle. Bet. Alright, think about this. If it's gonna be the last year, I think what we got at the 4 is fine. What we have at the 3 is fine. What we have at the 2 is fine. I think what we need is a better center. And I'm willing to package Jared Allen, DJ Wagner, and pick 12 for a really good center. Pick 6 and Keegan Murray is not really what I had in mind. OG Anunoby and Kyle Filipowski. Now, here's the thing. Franz Wagner is good, but doesn't really help me with my center situation. But Franz Wagner is good. Bilal Kubali, Daniel Gafford, now Tyron Stokes, good small forward, but no. Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving and Cameron Williams. I have no reason to trade for Kyrie Irving, but cool idea. Alright, let's go talk to the teams that have good centers. If you have a good center, I'm talking to you. Klingon. Can't get Wemby. We're gonna try a Sengun trade. Start with Jared Allen. Yes, I know I'm asking you for Sengun. No, I don't feel bad about it. If we can not give up any of the other guys we have, though, if we can find a way to make this trade work with Jared Allen and picks, every pick that isn't pick 12 right now should be on the table, is what I'm thinking. We're going to try to save some picks if possible. Honestly, fuck it. Trade was fine. Sengun, Kalkenbrenner, Wilson, Siakam, we like that. Tyson, McDaniels, we like that. Denny Advia, Shepard, Wagner, that combo we like. And then Crow and Halliburton. And now we have pick 12 to go get somebody else who can fit our roster. Mock draft. CJ Crosser. Obina Ezekazi Jr. Ikazi. This is just a draft of cool names. Jordan Page. I'm kind of interested. What can we get at pick 12? We're projected to get Powell. Osari. No. No offense. Probably not doing that. Joquan Botmihe. Afrandian Adamatama. I'm just saying words at this point. I don't know. Let's get to the draft. Marcus Spears. CJ Crosser doesn't even go first. Jordan Page goes 7. I just need someone who fits my team. Do I dare take another point guard? Potential Tim Hardaway? Mini marksman, layup master. What does a trade for you look like? Keldon Johnson and a first? I feel like there's like low-key some decent trades for this guy. Maybe we do just draft another point guard. I could also just go get Nick Claxton. DeAndre Ayton in a first. Lincoln Cosby. And Quentin Grimes. Okay, hold on. Now, you're not a very good perimeter defender either. But a bench 4 from Duke. And Quentin Grimes, who shoots really efficiently and could be a great piece off our bench. Now, the only thing that sucks about this is I now don't have a backup point guard. I want Quentin Grimes, though. I need someone who makes at least 9 mil, and that is the guy who I just offered, isn't it? Yep, it would be. Okay. I mean, we can move on from Jason Crow. We don't have to give up that pick. I don't want to give up that pick. You can have a pick. You can have this pick. You can have this pick. You want 2 firsts? Yeah, alright. We'll take Nasir Anderson. Get a different point guard. Walk away with 2 rookies. I'll take you back. I don't really need that. Obviously, Jalen Tyson. Pay Jalen Tyson immediately. There's no reason for Tyson or Edvia to walk from this team. $13.50 for you off the bench. 20-ish mil for you off the bench. I'm sorry, you're the starter. Never mind. Yeah, we'll match. We'll match the contract. And we'll re-sign Denny. There we go. Alright, one more season. If not, then we win a championship in part 1, and part 2 is just me being a failure. Oh, I love ESPN articles. What is this saying? Something about the Detroit Lions that I missed it. It said why the Detroit... Oh, okay. Why the Lions' close win is very concerning, per Eric Woodyard. You know what, Eric Woodyard? I don't care. Anthony Davis is going to retire. Oh, yes. That is the real reason for me to stress out. Anthony Davis is retiring. Okay. At this point, I wouldn't say there's much more else we could do to fix up this team. I would not say. The only thing is, sorry, Wagner. I wanted to play you more, but like Mr. Anderson we just drafted, so. I mean, you're 6'4", you can play point guard. I mean, your playmaking's a B+, but we just drafted Nasir Anderson. Oh wait, are they trying to play Brandon Williams? Ball hawking, midi playmaker, ISO sniper. We drafted an ISO sniper, who's not even that great of a playmaker. Here's the thing, Mr. Wagner. What if you played point guard? In fact, you're actually better as a point guard. Oh, terrific. Play point guard then. Problem solved. Okay. So backup 3, 5, 2, 1, 4. Yep. Got a young 4 off the bench. Got a lot of good young guys off the bench. Fantastic. Sengun puts you up to like a 93. Puts you up to a 95. Keep you at an 80. You guys should both be like an 80. And drop you to like an 80. You're good at 75. You're good as an 80. Quentin Grimes, you're a good shooter. Let's get you up to like a 73-ish. Caleb Wilson, drop you just a tad bit. I mean, you're good at scoring, so. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Final season. If we don't win, if we don't win, I'm done. I did what I could. Twitch, then upload to YouTube is probably the easiest way to do that. If anyone ever wants to know. Questions? On PC it's a bit more complex. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really say so. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, I mean, hey, 17-5, clearly another good team that needs to eventually try to win this. Dylan Harper is coming true to his own now, looking like a good guard. Spurs are interesting because you got Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle. So like, but you also paid De'Aaron Fox. I mean, they could always have Dylan Harper come off the bench, but I feel like that team is just like one good forward away from being complete. You know, what if they offered De'Aaron Fox and maybe even Harrison Barnes' contract with like a pair of firsts for somebody? Not saying Giannis, but like just a really good forward to pair next to Wemby. Because Wemby can already spread the floor and shoot. What you really just need is like low-key like a Julius Randle, like a guy who just gets boards, is aggressive, who can take some weight off of making Wemby do all the big man stuff and not risk his health. I feel like that's really what they need. Um, but anyway, circling back to it right now, with the team we got, let's take a look at the stats. 20 points per game, 3 rebounds, 9 assists. So the fact that you're doing less and we're winning more says that you're relying on your teammates. Sengun's dropping 17, 9 6, 1 and 1 almost. Good enough shooting splits. Denny's putting up 14. Pascal Siakam still doing his thing. Jaden McDaniels just likes mirroring his stat line every year. Falcon Brenner's a very good big man off the bench. DJ Wagner getting involved. Quentin Grimes is useful. Caleb Wilson's been nice as well. 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Ben Shepherd. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. You took a 3 at some point. I'd like to pretend I didn't just see Ben Shepherd shooting really badly. Jalen Tyson's doing good. How long you out for, buddy? We kind of need you. That's why I want to know. Alright, well, I guess I'll never find out then. The smart idea here is to let, you play the 3. Yeah. Because now he jumps in a little bit instead of them overplaying Crosby, and then when our boy comes back from injury, we just play him. Cool. Trade deadline, I don't care. The last season, I'm not making any big splashes. I believe in this team for the future. Sengun, sure. Very Pazer style. Here's 28 mil. Have fun. Quentin Grimes, you're here for a minimum. That's cool. You want to be here for 4 years? Fantastic. Stay for 4 years. I feel like in real life, Quentin Grimes could be like a Malik Monk situation. He could sign like a 1-year deal somewhere and get a pretty good contract. At least that's my opinion. What's this? Oh. Huh. Arkansas is full of Native Americans. Interesting. The most mixed lands, the most mixed state in Massachusetts is Maine. I would have never saw that coming. Sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, you're out for like 2 more weeks. Oh, you're gonna be like back just in time for the playoffs. Isn't that great? Well, we went a full week losing. Then we went a full week winning. We really are a very confusing team. We've had essentially almost more or less the exact same record every year. Bennett starts. Your 6th man of the year. Caleb Holt, who I was originally going to draft, is now an 80 overall. Fantastic. Dylan Harper's at 93. Oh, can't wait to have to face them. 2nd seed, we're facing Miami. That's fantastic. Oh, shit. Jalen Tyson had another injury, twisted knee. Siakam out 2 to 4 weeks with tendinitis. Okay, well, is this how we're going out? Is this how it's gonna be? Okay. Well, you know what? I guess. I mean, I would love to have Siakam for the revenge game where he faces the Pacers. I mean the Raptors, not the Pacers. Jalen Tyson's day to day. Quentin Grimes is day to day. Inner ear infection? Huh. Alright, what's going on here? The Raptors were the 3rd seed. Jalen Lowe, Jacoby Walters, Scotty Barnes. Okay. Not really seeing the problem here. I'm gonna guess Scotty Barnes is beating my ass, I'm guessing. Yeah. This doesn't seem like a very difficult round. I mean, we lost a game. Cool. Alright, anyway. Alright. Well, we meet again, but this time we don't have Jared Allen, but you have Jarace Walker. Oh, Siakam, you're back. Welcome, Siakam. We're just gonna have to hope and pray that Siakam doesn't tank us. I mean, we're up 2-0, so that's good. We're up 3-0, so that's good. And we make it back to the finals to face Wemby. That sucks. Alright, 23.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, exactly 10 assists, basically a steal and a block. Only 30% from 3, though. Wemby is 60, damn near 50, and damn near 90. With 27 points per game, more or less 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks a game. Nah, I'm kidding. But anyway, alright. What's the Wemby kryptonite? Who knows? Also, why is Denny coming off the bench? Why is Denny coming off the bench? I don't know. Just Denny wants to come off the bench, I guess, today. Terrific. I don't know. Let's see what happens. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. We did not outscore them in a single quarter. Well, outscore them in the fourth a little bit. That's still not very good. Why are we just still not starting Denny? Denny, are you good, bro? I guess Denny just simply wants to be off the bench. Let's see. Besides Wemby, Castle, Fox, yeah. Like, this rotation is really guard heavy. Harper, it almost feels like Jaden McDaniels should be playing the 2. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have Jaden McDaniels play here. Fuck it, you're gonna play a little point guard. No, you're not. Denny. Have you play the 3. You're still fucking still starting Quentin Grimes. Oh my god. You know what? Sure. We have this much trust in Quentin Grimes. Oh boy. Nice. Oh, and you still don't want to start. You just don't want to start them. It was too much of an inconvenience to start our talent. Alright, last game. Fuck it. Can we beat the Jesus. We put up 16 points in the second quarter. Fuck it. 33 seconds on Hall of Fame difficulty. Down by 3. Are you gonna force me to shoot? Oh, wish not.
Wagner! No good. Couldn't tie it up. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Pacers making a change here. Avdia's checked in.
What?
Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
Thanks for that, Allie. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
And that's it, folks. The San Antonio Spurs have won it all. Wow.
It's been a great evening of basketball, fans. Get home safely.
They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long.
Do I get any VC for that? Oh yay, 11 VC. Fantastic. Well, dead. You want something really simple.